The wedding is out in Tigoni, and we're gonna go pick up. I guess we're gonna go pick up Ronald. We're gonna roll out there and show you guys what it's like for a Black American to marry a Kenyan woman. Stay tuned. Make sure you like the video. My only friend Austin Holloman back in Nairobi, Kenya, which is my first home in Africa. This was the country that actually claimed my decision to actually move from South America back to Africa, and I realized that last year. But now we have a second home, which is Windhoek, Namibia, which is a lot more slower, a lot less of a population, but I'm a lot more productive there because I have way less friends and way less stuff to do. So I'm trying to keep those same habits while I'm here in Nairobi. So I'm actually here in Nairobi Street Kitchen right now with my bag, and I brought my book that I'm reading today. I've been studying more business topics because I need to get back into that like I was a few years ago, and I have my camera that I was supposed to get my lens for, but they have backups on the shipments into Kenya because it's December. They said it's December delays, right? So I have I think it's somewhere under 25 millimeter lens for that DSLR camera. Right now, that one I got right now is about 50 milliliters, and that's good for portrait, but I need more than portrait shot photos. And I got it with me today because I'm going to my friend's wedding that he arrived here in February, I believe it was. And he is getting married today. So I'm gonna show you guys that. It is a very beautiful sunny day out here in Nairobi. And I'm gonna get on the back of a boat, which I don't like to do, but I'm gonna show you guys that so that way you guys can see the full landscape of Nairobi, Kenya. What an amazing city this is, and which is the reason why I'm not giving up my apartment. I'm just gonna have to pay rent in both places because I love this place too much. And Nairobi would just have to become my vacation home. Now, I am a little bit tired today, so I'm kind of skeptical about eating before I go to this wedding. I guess I just had to get some coffee because I couldn't fall asleep last night because today I'm launching our How to Make $2,000 to $5,000 a month from any country in the world webinar this Sunday. And today is the first day that you can actually book your ticket. And so if you guys are interested in making money from anywhere around the world, it'll be in the first pinned comment. Remember, you only have until Sunday to buy this. So tickets do go fast as they've been going the past couple weekends. So I'd love to see you guys there. But yeah, so I'm ordering tacos at this restaurant right now. This is actually a restaurant that I actually recommend every time I come here. I also recommend the Long Island's here, but I'm not gonna go get a Long Island today because it'll put me to sleep, and then I run out of stuff to talk about when I get too sleepy. But this Mexican restaurant is actually one that I prefer to go to. That's usually what I eat at every time I come here. So I'll show you guys whenever I get the food, and yeah, we'll tour the city a little more. And we're gonna meet up with some former characters that we had in the past videos. Characters meaning people that I hung out with. So these were the tacos I was telling you guys I always get. These chicken tacos with, they come with peanut sauce, which I think is a horrible addition, so I always tell them to leave that off. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. But today it actually tastes like Chipotle. But one thing about Nairobi's food is every restaurant, almost every restaurant you go to has amazing food. So we're gonna go meet Bobby over here at CJ's and next to Yaya Center, and then we'll go to the wedding from there. Bobby and I are about to roll over to the wedding right now. You know what Bobby inspired me to do? To walk around my microphone. my audio has been so much better. And I knew that, but I just never wanted to put in the effort. But once I did one vlog, just walk around the entire day with the microphone, she was a game changer. So we have the tea right here. Bobby's eating his French fries. So you guys know I love CJ's. CJ's is a very nice, chill restaurant. No alcohol. Not that I needed it anyway. But yeah, so the wedding is out in Tigoni, and we're going to go pick up, I guess we're going to go pick up Ronald. We're going to roll out there and show you guys what it's like for a black American to marry a Kenyan woman. Stay tuned. Make sure you like the video. So we are stuck in Nairobi traffic. It's probably going to take us another hour to get where we're going. It's way out in Tigoni, as I said before. But, you know, I was thinking this morning, I was like, I'm going to talk about this in my vlog today. The worst time for a man is in his early 20s. I'm going to tell you why. This is the age where if you are doing any sort of business, or even if you're looking for a job, people will instantly look at you and not take you serious. I'm telling you as a barber. I remember I was a barber and I had a barbershop in Louisville, Texas, one in Austin, Texas. And I was training barbers to join my team. So I would look for barbers that weren't that skilled at barbering, or maybe they were still working the shop. I was trying to see who I could pull into my business and train them. And so I remember I had a guy, he wanted to work at my barbershop. His biggest concern was that he was in his 40s, and he's like, yeah, I can learn from somebody even if they're younger than me. He's not hung up on the fact that he sucked as a barber. He's hung up on the fact that he has to learn from a 21-year-old and he's in his 40s. That's the type of stuff you deal with. Or let's say if you are trying to, you want a business plan to open up a barbershop. If you write that business plan and you put your age on a sheet of paper, some people just ball that shit up and throw it in the trash immediately, just because they gonna look at it like, oh, you young and you ain't got no experience. When I tried to get my first job when I was 16, I put in about 100 applications, no exaggeration, about 100 applications before I actually got hired. So that early 20s is literally your age of where, even if you have the experience, because I had plenty of experience, I probably got more experience than people in their 50s right now. And I had experience in my 20s, and it was automatically assumed that it wasn't. And it's also translated into dating as well. Whenever I was dating women, they would automatically assume that I was just this big, corny cheese ball with the mind of a 13-year-old, even though I had a successful business that I ran in 2 different cities in the state, and I had my own apartment and my own car, and I didn't have to ask nobody for no money. But they would automatically write you off. And so some people were, I put up a community post about this. Some people were saying like, oh, well, this is the time of self-discovery. Yeah, that sounds easy on a sheet of paper, but I'm gonna tell you, in your early 20s, it sucks. I didn't actually start feeling like I was living my true potential until like last year, or we could even say 2023. But around 25 years old, I'll be 27 in May 2026. That's when I started feeling like, yeah, like, okay, I feel like I'm getting what I deserve fully out of life. Like right now in my life, I feel like I'm getting the maximum amount that I can get. But I hated talking. When I was 21, I hated talking to people about stuff like that, because they would just say, oh, well, you're doing so good, it should be great. Well, motherfucker, it's not. So anyway, let me know if you guys can relate in the story, but that's why it's important that you do need to get started working in your early 20s. Now, even though it sucked for me, I was still building my experience and building a brand way back then 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. So I'm not giving you guys a pass to just sit in your ass your whole 20s and do nothing. It is important that you do start getting your business experience in, getting your dating experience in, so that way when you get to this age, you are actually of value because you do have experience, whether they want to deny it or not. So for anybody that's in their early 20s, trust me, it does suck until you're about 25. If you've been working that entire time, by the time you get to 25, it'll be great. Otherwise, your life is going to suck for now. Don't off yourself, though. It will get better. Anyway, and that's why you guys, as I stated at the beginning of this video, start working on your online income and start building stuff now. Don't wait until you are 30 years old and you're regretting it, and then there's another Austin Holloman that comes along that's 21 years old in a few years, and then you hating on him because you wish you would have got started back then. Don't be that guy. Get started today. So again, we're going to break down everything you need to know about building online income, and I'll get further into detail later on in the video because I don't want to make this part too dedicated to the webinar. But This is what the traffic looks like right now in Nairobi. So we literally are about 5 minutes away from where we started, but we've been in the car probably 20 minutes due to traffic. All right, so we are finally out here after about 45 minutes to an hour of driving. We've gotten here a little early to the event. I don't see the husband and wife yet, Shanton yet, but we got out here early, so we'll probably be out here till nighttime from what it looks like. We got 2 DJs. We got Troy looking stunning as all. He got his sideburns out since I left, y'all. He got his sideburns. He didn't got chops. Yeah. So look like he been in the gym too. Yeah. He got on that pre-workout game. Yeah, that's what it is. That pre-workout game is a secret.
And I like it.
Yeah, it's best workout you'll have. We got Ronald back again, as always, with the suits. Always.
Back at it, man.
Ronald getting married next.
I feel so.
Yeah. Ronald getting married next.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. I'll be getting married next too, before you know. All right, so we have the long-awaited right here.
Yes.
All right, you guys. So we're getting ready to have the event started. They had some technical issues, so they're about to hook up the sound now. So before we get into the event, I'm going to announce one more time. So on my email campaign for the webinar that we're hosting this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 7th, we sent out an email, and within the first hour, we've already had about 22% of people open. And we've got our first 5 bookings for the webinar. So if you guys want to attend the webinar and you don't want to miss a seat, you're going to want to listen to this part. Sunday, we will be learning exactly how to build online income that will follow you anywhere around the world, the exact same way you guys have been seeing me live in 30 plus countries, or let's say travel to 30 plus countries and live in around 4 or 5 of them. And I haven't had to go back to the States. The only time I went back to the States to get a birth certificate, not because I needed more finances. We're going to break down the mindset shift that makes online income predictable, 5 online business models that actually work that you can do that I've tried as well. Once you figure out what business models are available, we're going to work on how exactly you can choose the one that's right for you. And most importantly, how to get your first customer before you even have your product or service. Because a lot of people go around, they start and they invest, they get a website, a logo, they get a team of people, they hire an ads manager, and then they figure out they don't have any customers. So you need to figure out how can you test the demand and get people to pay you before. That way you know what you're getting into is actually worth the time and money. Then from there, once you figure that out, I'm going to break down exactly how can you create a steady income of a minimum of $2,000 per month. And some people might say, oh, that's nothing. But the thing is, I'm doing this for people that want to live abroad. And if you want to come live in Kenya, $2,000 per month is going to cover way more than you need for survival expenses, meaning your rent, your groceries, your food, everything. Basically what you would spend on a shoebox apartment in New York City is what it costs to fund your entire life living here in Kenya. And then to add more value that I didn't add last time, I'm coming with 3 additional bonuses to give you guys all you need to get started. It's going to come with the Digital Nomad Tools Pack, which is every tool and website you would need to start your online business, and a quick start checklist on how to launch your business today and go from being confused and not knowing what to do to be able to launch your first business in 24 hours. Trust me, it's a lot more simple than you think. And then I'm going to give you guys a 30-day online income action plan that's going to teach you the exact roadmap I would use if I was starting from zero. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure you click the link in the first pinned comment and description, and I'll see you guys Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, do not wait, because the first time we did this webinar, we had 157 people show up. This is our 3rd webinar, so you don't want to miss out on this one. So this is the cuisine that they're serving us today. One thing I love about the food in East Africa is this little tomato onion mix thing they got. I forgot what it's called. I don't know if you guys was paying attention. When I was in Namibia, there was a guy. Shout out to him. He always follows all my videos. But he decided he was going to tell me, I'm glad I got etiquette. I know how to hold my silverware, my knives and spoons and forks. He's from Uganda. Do you know that I didn't start eating with my hands until I came to East Africa?
How are you gonna tell me about how are you gonna tell me that? That was something foreign to me that they taught me. I thought that was crazy. But anyway, I just seen a post that Netflix just bought the Warner Bros for $72 billion US. That is insane. That's a huge payday. So yeah. All right. So we taking our post-wedding photos, you guys. I'm not gonna be able to show you when we take the photo. You get to see the aftermath. But yeah, this is what it looks like to get married in Nairobi. We haven't done that part yet, but it's coming. So one thing that I just realized while I was sitting here talking to the husband right here, Shanton, he was saying that he's glad that we're all here, that we came here to support him. And the biggest thing that you can do in life is have a big network. For example, when I did my first webinar 2 Sundays ago, we had 157 people show up. About 75 of those people were directly from my WhatsApp that I messaged. 75 people in my WhatsApp groups. And this is why you shouldn't isolate yourself at all in the world. This is why, actually, you know what? This is why Indians, Chinese are able to come together and build stuff they do, because they don't come from a isolated, individualistic culture. The United States in general, everything is about you, yourself, and that's it. But when you have an immediate network that can support you, you can have, like, all these dudes that are out here, there's nobody new here that he doesn't know. This is all his immediate network. Just thought I should share that with you guys. So on Sunday we had a webinar, we'll talk about that as well. Why it's always easy to sell a service or product that you have, because you have people that you know.
Right.
Yay!
So I'm a little longer winded than she is. So I met Shantan back at the end of March, first part of April in Killaleshwa. And I immediately knew, I said, brother, you from the US, ain't you? Where you from, man? And we talked until his John came. And I said, you know, I'll take you where we're going. No, I really think she is. I never had a woman treat me with so much love, kindness, consistent tenderness. You know, you have to do something. And so we put it to his place. And
simple lessons like when sharing a candy, when we take out the wrapping paper. You can do the simple thing is to put the wrapping paper in your pocket. Always has been consistent with that. So I'm so amazed by you every day.
one thing, Shanton and Judy, y'all know all the brothers we love. Here we
Well, if you guys enjoyed that vlog, I hope you did. And if you guys are interested in being able to live abroad and come to weddings in Kenya or anywhere around the world, make sure you're there this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 7th. It is literally only $10 US to come to the webinar. And it's not even 10, it's $9.98. That is literally less than it costs to eat at Chipotle. And I'm gonna give you guys the full game. Honestly, if you don't come, it's an idiotic move. I'm just telling you the truth. You would be an idiot to not come to this webinar. I'm giving you guys everything you need to know, and I'm gonna give you 3 bonus take-homes. And you get direct access to Q&A me on the spot. So I would love to see you guys there. That's the best way you guys can make the best out of your future if you guys don't know what you're doing. And that's the best way you can support me. That way I can help more people. I want to be able to help more people because that helps me in the long run. So I'll see you guys there. It's in the first pinned comment. Go to the comment section, the first pinned comment, and you can click the link and you can book the webinar for this Sunday.